Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cooking Blind with Yolanda. Today we're going to do something very simple and very quick. It is the staple of Italian cuisine. We are going to make a marinara sauce. This sauce is a very simple sauce, very limited ingredients, and it is the base for pretty much anything and everything in Italian cooking. You can pair it up with your veal, your chicken, your fish, your pasta, rice, casseroles, vegetables, soups, anything that requires sauce. A marinara sauce is a nice addition to that dish that you're going to be making. So come and join me in the kitchen today as we make a quick marinara sauce. Before we get started, though, I want to ask all of you to please subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you will get notified of any up-and-coming videos that I will be sharing with everyone. And of course, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and also please share this with all of your friends and family. Okay, so what I have here is my heavy cast iron skillet, and I've already put in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of hot, spicy olive oil. Now, if you don't want the hot and spicy, you don't have to do that. You can just go ahead and put in 3 tablespoons of regular olive oil. You can also use flavored olive oil. Sometimes if I have it on hand, you can use a basil flavored olive oil. That works well with a marinara. So I'm just putting it on low. We just want to warm up the oil to a medium low. We're just waiting for that oil to warm up. And what I have already chopped is 1 small sweet white onion. And I also have 3 cloves of fresh garlic chopped. So this will take a few minutes, and we're just going to saute that just for a few minutes. The oil should be coming up to temperature. So our oil is at temperature, so I'm just going to drop in the onions. Yep, and you can hear that sizzle. Okay. And we're also going to drop in our garlic. Okay. And we're just going to give this a quick stir, always on medium, because you don't want to burn it. You just want to sweat the onions and the garlic out to get the flavors going. So that is all mixed up there, and what we want to do is just season it just a little bit, not too much, with some salt and pepper, because that helps the juices come out of the onion and the garlic. Okay, and let's see if I can find my pepper. Where's my pepper? Cameraman, help me find my pepper. There, okay, thank you. This is what happens when you can't see what you're doing. A little bit of pepper. Okay. Oops. Okay. Just give it a quick stir. About 2-3 minutes, not very long. Just infusing that oil with all the flavors of the onion and the garlic. Okay, so that is pretty much done. We're going to throw in our crushed tomato, and you can use canned, you can use the tomato puree, you can also use your own. I don't have any more, unfortunately. If you have stuff from the garden that you've jarred over the summer. That is the best one because that'll give you the best flavor. Right now, I don't have any of that, so this one is a good Italian brand of crushed tomato. And all you need is one large can. Okay, I'm going to stir that up. Just mix it in. Okay, and then we're going to add a nice glass of white wine. So, you know what? I'll take a sip. It's good. You always have to make sure. If it's good for drinking, it's good to go in your food. So we're going to put that one glass. That's about 6-ounce glass. Okay. And like I said, this is so fast and so simple. And the next thing we're going to add to that is about, if I can find it, bear with me folks today, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano and 1 teaspoon of dried basil. There we go. Okay, put that over there. And then we'll also add in 1 teaspoon of roasted garlic and pepper seasoning. And you can find this at your local grocery store. Okay, put that there. We're going to lower the heat because it's starting to splish splash. Just incorporate everything in there like so. Okay, and then what we want to do once again is season with salt and pepper. Now be careful on the pepper, especially if you're using the spicy oil, because you don't want to go overboard. And then again, it's to your own discretion. If you don't like pepper, don't put it in. Some salt. Okay. And then we're just going to mix that through again. Put it on low, medium, low. Just keep an eye on it. Okay. And we're going to put the lid on it and we're going to let it boil for about 20 to 30 minutes. And check on it every now and then just to make sure it's not evaporating and burning. Okay, so about 20 minutes have gone by and we're just going to check on it. It's bubbling pretty good. Just put that down. And what we're going to add now is I'm going to put some fresh basil leaves. Actually, before I do that, I forgot one thing, and this is a little secret. I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar. And what that is going to do is it's going to cut the acidity of the tomatoes, because your tomato will have a little bit of acidic taste to it. And I find the 2 teaspoons of sugar just cuts that acidity and brings out the flavor of the sweetness of the tomato. So we're just going to stir that in. And now we're going to add, I'm just going to turn that off briefly because I'm getting splotted here. Okay. So now what we're going to add is some fresh parsley. Well, it's not fresh, sorry, some dried parsley. If you have fresh, I recommend fresh. I just had this right now on hand. And lastly, what I'm going to add is I have some basil leaves from my basil plant in the summer, and what I did is I froze them in little cubes, as you can see, and what I did was I just put some water and I froze the leaves inside little Tupperwares, and then you have it'll stay nice and fresh for when you want some fresh basil leaves in your recipes. I can most definitely show you guys how to do that. Possibly this summer when I have some fresh basil leaves to store, we can do a video and I will show you how to do that. So that's going in, and we're just going to let this simmer for maybe another, I'm going to turn this back on now so I don't get splotted. And we're going to let this simmer for another, I would say maybe 10 minutes. Okay, so this should be done. It's been about another 10 minutes. Oh, nice. It smells amazing in here. Okay, just going to put that over there. I'm just going to season one last time, and then we're going to taste it. Okay. Salt, a little bit more pepper. I like pepper, so again, if you're not a fan of black pepper, you don't have to use it. And if you like white pepper, you can also use white pepper. One last stir. Oh, nice. Nice and thick. You can hear that. It's bubbling away nice and thick. Ooh. Okay, we're going to turn this off. Yeah, this is so done. It's nice and thick. It smells wonderful in here. I wish we had smell-o-vision or something like that. Maybe technology companies will come up with something like that. So these cooking videos, you can smell them in your house. That would be so good. Okay, so that should be all stirred up. And we're just going to do a quick taste test to make sure the seasoning is on point. Bit. I don't want to burn myself. Oh my God, it is really good. You can taste a little bit of the notes of the white wine, the sweetness of the tomato, the onion, the garlic, everything. This is amazing. It makes a wonderful weekday dinner too. If you're pressed for time, you come home from work, put on a pot of pasta, throw this sauce together, 20 to 30 minutes, you've got a beautiful meal. Okay, and like I said earlier, this you can use as a base to anything. You can use it in your casseroles, in your soups, to dress your pasta. You can put it with your fish, your meat, anything. This is just a staple of Italian cuisine. So I encourage you guys, get in your kitchen, make a fresh marinara sauce. Store-bought will never compare to homemade. So get in your kitchens. It takes literally half an hour and you will have a wonderful, delicious sauce. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share with your friends and family. And I'll see you next time on Cooking Blind with Yolanda. Take care. If you liked this marinara sauce recipe, then check out my other pasta recipe, pasta alla cianfrognon. And if you want to mop up your marinara sauce with some delicious bread, then check out my other video for fennel seed bread.